Welcome to Game. Hey guys, and welcome to GTLive.
Nerdy edition, because we're wearing our glasses.
You know what? Glasses are a very modern, fashionable item, Stephanie.
Hey, nerds are a very modern, fashionable item.
How dare you objectify me? I am more than just an item. Are you giving me a secretary look? Wow.
It's librarian. It's angry librarian.
Sorry, I was confusing my secretaries and my librarians.
Yeah, don't do that.
So, hey, we've missed you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Sorry we've been gone for so long again.
Woo.
Season 3 started. Wait, this is the start of season 4. This is it. Season 3 was a very brief.
It's just a couple of episodes.
It was a very, very brief window of time. Now we're into season. Actually, that's not true. Maybe season 4 can start next week. On Friday. Maybe season 4 starts Friday.
Hey!
Woo!
Oh, God.
Why would you present your hand if you're not prepared for the high five?
I just want a gentle. I just want a little tap. Just a little tap-a-rooney.
That's not high. What is this? That's not a high five.
Yes, it is.
A high five is like, yeah. High five is expressing enthusiasm and excitement. Not like, yeah, but then it's not like a boop. It's not like a yeah, like you gotta be
high five, you guys.
But not too hard because we don't want to hurt Stephanie's fragile hands. Hey, so we've been gone in case you didn't realize that.
Yeah, in case you haven't realized it, GTLive has been a little on and off seas for the past few weeks. We actually just put up some info about that on the community tab, but we're also here to talk with you about it.
Actually, that info had nothing to do with why we were on and off over the last few weeks.
Well, no, we were actually just traveling a lot. We had a whole bunch of travel to do.
Yeah,
we posted some stuff on the Instagrams about it. We've been hither, thither. Here,
it felt
there,
it felt like there was a third one coming, so I was waiting for you. So for those of you who don't know, like Stephanie said, we've been posting stuff on Instagram. Basically, last week we took the team out to Las Vegas to celebrate 10 million subscribers. Much overdue, but it was really the only time this year that we could squeeze in a trip like that.
It was 10 million subscribers, and it was like 11, 11.2, 11.3. So it was way overdue. They really deserved it, and
we deserved it too.
We all needed a little break, and we went away. It was just for one night, but we were able to get there, go and hang out. No one lost huge amounts of money, right, Chris?
Yeah. That is true.
Except for us, because we paid for you guys.
Hey!
It's true.
We saw a show. We did.
But you know what?
Buffet,
You're kind of worth it.
You're worth it, Chris.
Kind of worth it.
Thank you, guys.
You guys are great. So that was last week. We were away in Vegas. I learned that I can spread eagle on a stripper pole with the best of them.
We took a pole dancing class.
And
Lyra / Silkson. So we were flying all over the place.
And when I say with the best of them, with the most mediocre of them, I did okay, but I'm certainly not close to the best. But for a first time on a pole that spins, I was pleased with the amount that my legs spread upside down.
I think you looked lovely.
It's up on Instagram on my stories if you want to check it out, where I just passed 1 million followers on Instagram, which was really exciting.
Yay!
That was a big one. And then over the last couple days, Steph and I were actually invited to this other Google event called Google Zeitgeist. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, we had never ever been before. We actually had to miss going to the Streamies because of it, which we were really sad about.
I know.
We love going to the Streamies, but we couldn't go this year. We were still super excited about our nominations. We were really honored to be nominated, but unfortunately we couldn't go.
Yeah.
But we did go to Arizona. We went to a Google event. It was really exciting, and we actually got a chance while we were there to talk to Susan, who is the CEO of YouTube, as well as a whole bunch of YouTube head honchos. We complained on your behalf and on our behalf.
Yeah, we served as the voice of the creator community.
We were just complainers.
As well as you guys at home to make sure that hopefully, to try and protect the platform as much as we can. So you know.
No, we talked about a lot of stuff with them.
We're fighting on your behalf.
Yeah.
And also we learned about kind of some of the big issues that they're dealing with on their end as far as like overall legislation and stuff that I've mentioned in passing on, I think, past live streams, like Article 13 over in Europe. A lot of interesting stuff there. So it was overall like, it was a couple extra days. It was a really interesting event. We learned a lot, and we, hopefully had a little piece of getting our voice heard for the creator community, which is always the goal. That's always why we try to do stuff like that. So anyway, we are back, and for the most part, all the travel for this year's done. There's a little trip in the middle of November, but otherwise we should be here on the couch on a regular basis, except we won't be here on the couch on a regular basis.
Where will we be?
We're going to be on the GTLive channel.
No way! Why is that?
A lot of reasons, actually.
Tell me about them,
one,
because we just told them in the community tab post, but it's worth mentioning here.
But no one reads anymore,
Reading,
so
what?
Why read the community tab post when we can tell you exactly why we're doing this? Saves you the couple of minutes of having to actually read text on a screen. So basically, starting this Friday, so this Friday is when Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 5 comes out. On Friday, we are doing our first live stream from the GTLive archive, which has historically been the GTLive archive channel. That's just going to become the GTLive channel from here on out. And there's a lot of reasons for that. One is, one of our complaints to YouTube has always been, hey, people who want to watch game theory and the science, or any video on demand that channels produce, might not want to see the less produced, longer form live streams that that creator wants to also do.
Into the live streams, and we're totally okay with that. But there's
it's fine. We totally get it.
Yeah, we totally get it. Like, there are a lot of channels that we watch where we love the stuff that they just do regularly, but we don't really watch the live streams.
Whoa, Stephanie! Whoa, spilling the tea. But no, it's
but really, that's totally fine. And the thing about YouTube is that when you subscribe, and especially when you ring the bell, there's no way to differentiate between the notifications you get for live streams and the notifications you get for regular videos. You just get everything, and a lot of times that can just be too much.
Yep, and so this is a problem that we've always recognized, and we've always sympathized with subscribers like you guys. And so we've asked YouTube for years, ever since they started the live streaming stuff on the platform, hey, give people a toggle where they can either opt into or out of live streams.
We've tried so hard. We've talked to everyone.
And
we've talked
always
to the head of product. We've talked to the head of live streaming. We've talked to the head of gaming. We've talked to everybody.
We have.
Everybody.
And it's the what, like, we've gotten a lot of stuff that we're like, we've talked to them about implementing into the system. This is the one thing that they're always like, the algorithm figures it out, and we're like, no, it doesn't. Doesn't. So it's finally time to make the move and transition this over to the GTLive channel as a whole, so that way that channel actually has, is true to its name, and it avoids all the confusion that we've kind of sparked over the years of game theory, but we live stream GTLive, but then the actual live streams can be found over on the GTLive archive channel.
It's always been really confusing, and we've always known that it's confusing. It's just one of those things where we've never been able to actually live stream on the GTLive channel, because that channel for a long time was so much smaller than Game Theory that it didn't really make sense to live stream over there. No one would be able to find those live streams, but now GTLive is almost at 2 million subscribers. Huzzah! Ow!
See, enthusiastic high fives.
And it's time for us to move the live streams home to the GTLive channel. We're really excited about it. It's something we've always wanted to do on that channel. It's just never been, big enough to do that, and we're hoping that it sort of allows that channel to grow and be happy and bring in, new people to watch the live streams and the archive.
Well, and honestly, the other thing too, I think that's worth mentioning, is over the last 3 years, GTLive has changed a lot, right?
Yeah.
Where it started as us sitting on the couch playing games, but our goal with it has always been to be, yes, gaming oriented, but also to do just fun random challenges that just interest us.
It's really the point of the GTLive, of the live streams have always been to hang out with you guys, to get to know you guys, to talk to you guys, because we've said this, over the years and stuff, but the reason the live stream started was because when you get to a channel of 8, 9, 10 million subscribers, something like that, it's just such a big number that you don't feel like you really know people all that well. And so the whole point of the live streams is for us to know you guys, for you to tell us what you like, what you hate, and to just have a way to actually talk in real time rather than the super scripted, super produced theories.
Yep.
And that's a place, now we can just have a whole hub to do that on.
Right, which is all well and good, but as the live stream has continued to evolve, as what GTLive is, the stuff that we're doing, hanging out on the couch with you guys, continues to evolve. It doesn't necessarily make all that much sense to be on a channel that just talks about video games and YouTube theories exclusively. There
might be a few more of those coming down the pipe soon.
Those are going on Film Theory.
I know they're going on Film Theory because they're on a YouTube series. They're on a YouTube series that just aired and talks about YouTubers.
Wow.
And a YouTuber specifically.
Wow.
controversial YouTuber.
Wow, jeez. Wow. Okay. So anyway.
No spoilers.
So that starts Friday. So you know, today's live stream, obviously you're watching it right now. That's
here.
on the Game Theorists channel.
Tomorrow we'll be here. We'll keep
Game
talking
Theorists
more
channel.
and more about this transition. And then Friday we
switch.
go.
And henceforth, here on out, GTLive will have moved. So hopefully you join with us. If you haven't taken the opportunity and you enjoy watching these live streams, go over to the GTLive channel, subscribe. Heck, ring the bell, because now all of a sudden, that's what it's all about, right? So that way, if you ring the bell on GTLive, guess what? You're going to get the live streams that you're coming for. If you ring the bell on Game Theory, guess what? You're going to get Game Theory and science videos.
Hey!
It's all clean, no more mess. It's great. We're excited about it. It's about damn time.
What? We're doing something about Shane Dawson? No.
So anyway, we're working on stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna do some try not to laugh challenges today and stuff, but we're also going to.
Why are you leaving? Why are you?
Because I have a present for you.
Ooh.
Or I should say, someone else had a present for us. We're actually gonna open a couple of things that we got from friends today, so that you guys can see. It's really exciting.
Is this Rose's new cookbook?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
So just so you guys know us. You know that we love collabing with Rosanna Pansino.
Oh, this is
and
adorable.
Today, on our front doorstep, we got her new cookbook, which arrived.
Baking all year round.
So excited about it. I'm not kidding. Her old cookbook. I get this cookbook as a gift for like wedding showers, baby showers, birthdays, all sorts of stuff. I've given away so many copies of that book.
Oh, this is so smart.
It's
sorry,
awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying this for the first time.
So we're really excited about this new one, and it's divided into
this is
holidays.
so smart.
So it's like baking for every single holiday. We
This
just
is
love
smart.
her. We just want to like show off all the cool stuff she's doing because she's our friend. So if you're into Rosanna and you like cooking and baking, and her stuff is so delicious, like it's so good.
Oh, this looks so good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. All of her stuff is
you
really,
can make fruit
really
gummies?
good.
No, you can't make your own fruit gummies. You can make your own
But
fruit
you can.
gummies. I
had no idea that you could do
Look
that.
at
but
how
that
cute
sounds really
these
cool.
are. It's got a
Anyway,
little logo.
So anyway, we're gonna go home and start baking.
It's divided up
but
by season, which
she
is
sent
so
it
smart.
To us, so thank you,
Send me a
Ro,
card,
for sending us your cookbook and your card. Ooh, and a spatula. A cake decorating spatula. Yeah.
Oh, Ro's the best. I like Ro a lot.
So anyway, she's our buddy. We love her, and we just want her to do awesome things. So that's her
that's so
cookbook.
sweet.
If
Yeah,
you like
when it comes to
you guys should totally check
a
it
lot of YouTubers have done YouTuber books. Hers is differentiated because it's a cookbook, and it's a really good cookbook. Her recipes are just always really good.
It's not an ad or something like that.
Here.
It's just like you know what we like.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
So now it's time. Enough talk. Enough updates about life. Enough talking about me being spread eagle on a pole. It's time to not laugh.
Okay.
It's time to get serious. It's time to be focused. It is time to cringe at what Chris has decided is funny. Because we all know, if you've ever seen any of our Try Not to Laugh challenges that Chris has put together, they're not funny. It's just sad that Chris thinks that they're funny.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like awkward for everyone involved, right?
Not for me. It's pretty funny.
Is it funny for you? Well,
Chris is like, it's delightful.
try to get through the compilation that Chris finds funny.
Yes, Chris picked these. Rebecca Massoud, I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies. This is a Chris chosen Try Not to Laugh challenge, which you know what that means. It is the pain train a-coming into the station. Stephanie, I will bet you €5.
That's not yours to bet. I won that last time.
We did an off. You forget that we did an off-screen bet
No, we didn't.
that I won.
No, we didn't. You're just lying about that.
Before
right
we
now.
left for Vegas, we
Nope.
did an off-screen bet that I won for €5.
No,
so now
you didn't.
we're even on the €5.
No, we're not.
Okay, then I'm up on the €5.
No,
Thanks.
you're not.
I bet you €5. I bet you €5 that I will get through this without laughing.
I'll bet my €5 that you will laugh during this.
I will not laugh. Okay, there it is. Deal?
Deal.
€5.
€5
On the line.
My €5 is on the line for this.
Someone's €5 is on the line. Here we
Let's
go.
go.
Pull it up. Let us know in the chat. On a level of 0 to 10, is it funny? And how should we blame Chris for how bad these are? Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
Try not to laugh. Man with chicken. Great.
I thought that was delightful. All the little chickens responded to him. He was like,
I did just see
and then all the chickens were like,
I did just see the video, Steph.
Yeah, it was great.
It was literally 6 seconds long.
I liked it.
You don't need to
It was
recap a
vibe.
6 second long video.
I didn't know if you had gotten it. I didn't know.
This just in for those of you who missed it. What are they? That sounds like they're a space alien now.
No,
like
that's
an
the sound
awkward
of
UFO.
a group of chickens.
Ah, so one chicken is,
Cluck, cluck.
and a group of chickens is. Man, I didn't learn that one when I was a kid. The chicken goes, cluck, cluck. The chickens go.
Yes! The 5-year was mine again.
I'm not. No, rules are I'm not allowed to laugh at the video. I'm allowed to laugh in our.
Oh, come on.
We are the funny. We are bringing the funny.
I don't know.
We gotta bring the funny, Steph. Okay, here we go.
Someone said that was turkeys. Okay.
Oh snap! Roasted. Got dunked on.
Sorry.
See,
It's just
sorry,
really fun.
sorry.
All
I'm
right,
getting
let's go.
confused. Chickens and turkeys.
Let's go.
Here we go. Ready? Are you focused?
I'm focused.
Oh wait, sorry. People can engage on the chat. Or
Hashtag
hashtag
GTLive on Twitter. Do it.
There.
And
Chris
in the chat.
drew an emoji.
They are turkeys.
You
Okay,
know that
fine.
this is funny because he's crying.
Brody
It's
boy.
so funny.
Brody boy says it's turkeys.
He's crying because these are so cringy and sad. All right, here we go. Are you focused?
All right, ready?
You get out of the chat and get your face in the TV hole. Go. Oh, I like cute animals.
Oh, look, it's a kitty. And the doggy.
Wow.
He just went plunk.
He did. Yep, again, I did see the video.
I thought it was delightful. I'm not really even trying.
Right? If anything, Stephanie's
Okay.
laughter at like mundane things is the thing that's gonna get me here. Like
I
when
have to admit, I'm like going in, I'm like, straight face, and then I'm like, oh, puppies.
like when I do these challenges on like the Fine Brothers React channel or whatever, I'm usually alone
I know, we're like-
and I'm in the zone. But with Stephanie being like, it's so funny, look at the cute little animals. Like, that's the thing I'm competing against here. You are my weak link. You are my weakness. My Achilles heel, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. What?
I thought you would take my hand and
Oh.
romantic. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's over. Moment passed.
Let's go.
Good job, Chris. You found animals falling
People
in the
are
water.
like 0,
Zero. Thank you.
4.
Yes, 0.
4.
Correct.
Except for Mickey Moose, who says 9 out of 10.
Wow, Mickey Moose. That was a
And 10
negative
out of
one.
10, good doggo, says Rain Reisner. And Real Cam Dog says negative 1 out of 10. Wow, quite the spread. All right.
The high variance on that one. Here we go. This is hashtag relatable.
Oh my gosh, totally. That's like that's everyone.
Is that funny, or is that just like the most frustrating thing in real life?
I think it's just relatable. I think it's like, oh wow, I've had that moment. I sympathize, and yet I also make fun of you a little bit.
I'm not. I can't laugh at that. Those fitted sheets have caused me so many headaches in life.
Have you? I mean, putting
Our
them
fitted
on,
sheets on our bed are ripped, by the way.
Oh,
Steph.
I
don't know if you're
know.
aware
I
of this.
actually think it's from aggressively trying to put them on and just being like,
janky.
and then they just like,
It's a janky bed.
So the thing about fitted sheets though is that putting them on is not nearly as hard as folding them.
I was gonna say the same thing. I agree 100%. They should like come up with a system that allows you to fold a fitted sheet.
Right? It's impossible.
It's impossible.
If you have ever successfully folded a fitted sheet, please let us know in the chat.
Send
or on
us the
Twitter.
video. You will get
Yeah.
featured.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think it's not possible.
There's like this magical way to do it because when they come in the packages, they are folded.
Yeah, it's because they're like vacuum sealed. You can fold anything if you take all the air out of it.
So I've seen someone do it at one point, but I think it was voodoo. I don't think it was real.
Voodoo?
I think they may have
Magic.
sold their soul in order to fold that fitted sheet.
Stegosaurus says, my sheet is currently like this, I gave up. I also, can I just, here's another thing about sheets that I don't understand. Why are there so many? Why do you need a fitted sheet and then a second sheet on top of the fitted sheet?
Welsh logic completely agrees with you. Why is it that you don't, that's why you don't get fitted sheets. You just
Welsh
have
logic?
regular sheets.
That's Welsh logic for you. That's also MatPat logic for you. Seriously though, what is the purpose of a secondary sheet?
It's to protect your blanket.
You are full of sheets!
And also, it's what if it's too hot for a blanket? Then you just throw off the blanket and then you just have sheet.
Or you adjust the temperature in your room.
Why would you do that when you could just
What a load of
toss
sheep!
off a blanket?
Moving on.
Go.
Moving on. Next.
Hashtag aggressively agree. I liked whoever said that. Anyway.
Are they helium balloons? I told you the cars are helium balloons. It's too late. Oh, we're flying away.
I'm just impressed with the production value there.
That was good. That was really good.
Well done. That deserves a clap and a half.
Nice.
Was it getting me
No,
to
that
laugh
wasn't
now?
really lols worthy, unfortunately.
Wow. Even
No,
Stephanie
I know.
didn't determine it was lulls worthy.
Right? Come on.
Yikes.
Do better.
Harsh. Do better. Wow. All right. Yikes.
Okay.
Next.
Ready? Yeah. That was a good far away scream. Those poor trains!
That was just
Honestly.
confusing.
No, I felt so bad for them.
Why?
They were in so much pain.
Were they
just
in
like,
pain?
"Ah!"
I thought they were enthusiastically shouting.
Oh, I thought
like,
they were
yeah!
No, it wasn't a yacht. It was an ah.
See, this is like
just
the
confusing.
poor man's version of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh.
Shining Time Station. They were just on their way to Shining Time Station, Stephanie.
Do you remember that show?
Clearly, because I
Yes,
just
you
brought it
must
up.
have, yeah.
Remember that time when I'm like, this reminds me of Shining Time Station?
No, we're actually a bit young for that show, though. You know, we're a bit young for that one. That was
Which
really
means that
good.
everyone watching right now has no
I
clue
know,
what
no
I'm talking
clue.
about.
There used to be the show about trains called Thomas the Tank Engine, everyone.
It is timeless stuff. Thomas the Tank Engine still
It
exists
kind of stressed
today.
me out a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can see
They
that.
were always getting into such unnecessary hijinks on that show.
Right, the trains would never behave. And for creatures that are by their nature restrained to the rails upon which they run, they were
Right?
They were
They're
getting
so
into all
unruly.
sorts of kerfuffles. But they're trains. They can only go in one direction.
I know. It's crazy.
I will say Sir Topham Hatt was like #life goals though, because he wore a cool top hat.
That's true.
Looked like the Monopoly man.
He was pretty awesome. Here,
Had a great name.
Twitter is weighing in on the fitted sheet issue. At
About
Dragons,
his signature item of clothing. Topham Hat. Great.
at Dragon Strike 49 says, one of my best friends' wife can fold a fitted sheet no problem. Pixar didn't happen.
Whoa!
Also, that's two orders removed. That's like saying, oh yeah, my friend's like uncle saw a ghost. You don't know if that's actually real. That's like that's information that's 3 times removed.
It's like me saying Old Navy can fold a t-shirt. You're like, yeah, I can. The entity known as Old Navy.
Where did that come from?
I don't follow.
The logic is there. MatPat logic.
At Cool Girl Night 1 says, my favorite YouTuber couple. How I missed you in my life. Oh, that's so nice. We miss you guys too.
See, we're back.
At Teal Leader says, can I have your jacket? I assume that means
Stephanie's
you.
not wearing
I'm not
a
wearing a
jacket.
jacket.
So no.
If I did, I would give it to you immediately.
You can have my jacket, but you have to go to Japan
I know.
for it, actually.
Yeah,
this is one that I got during a Global Gamer,
It's
the
really
360
cool,
show that we
though.
did.
Let's see.
So
and
it's a fun one.
someone
I like
sent
it.
us a tutorial on how to fold a fitted sheet. This I'm not convinced that there's not, you can never tell if they're using camera tricks.
Hold up. At GTLive, I hate regular sheets. Here's the thing. Okay. I see the positives and negatives of both sheets, right? I see that the fitted sheet, boom, it's on the bed, boom, there. I mean, sometimes you have a little bit of trouble with it if it's poorly sized to the size of the mattress, which I totally get, especially if you have a pillow top. Then it's all bets are off. But I get the appeal of a fitted sheet. I also somewhat get the appeal of a regular sheet because you can like snuggle under it. But
I don't know, sheets aren't really snuggly. It's more for summertime coolness.
Is it?
Those cotton sheets are so breathable, you guys. Jersey knit, those are the way to go. Oh my gosh. Beach sheets, whoa. They're not expensive either. I got them in college. I'm just telling you, best sheets ever. If you don't like sheets,
Wow.
go with Jersey knit sheets.
Well, there goes any sheet sponsorships we were ever gonna have.
That one can sponsor us. I'll talk
Jersey
about them all
sheets?
day. They're so
Jersey
good.
sheets.
Okay.
I will say this. When I first met Stephanie in college, she introduced me to I
got him a set of
sheets.
Jersey fitted. I was like, put these on your like crummy dorm room bed that's like basically a jail bed, and it'll make all the difference in the world.
And it did. Game changer.
They're amazing. They're
They
amazing.
are soft and supple, like a baby's bottom.
Whoa.
Like you're sleeping on a baby's bottom.
We're
if
getting
that's a
too
thing
into
that's
these
desirable.
sheets now. Let's keep playing.
Yeah, let's move on. Here we go.
Plan something a little more interesting than hanging out at home.
Cat.
watching
He's gonna fall in the
TV.
box.
It's a cat. He's gonna fall in the ball.
Oh!
Oh! That was fun.
There was a twist. I
That
didn't
was
laugh,
real fun.
but it was a twist.
I smiled jovially. Okay.
I smiled existentially. Next,
All
that was
right.
cute. Cats in boxes, always a delight.
Mom! Hey, Mom!
Parents in bed, but it's just 8 o'clock. That's why they taught you should always knock. He needs ragu, 'cause growing up's tough. Give him ragu, he's been through enough.
A long day of childhood calls for America's favorite.
Are you kidding? That's not a real commercial, is it?
Yeah.
No. No. There's no way. Really?
Yeah. Ragu, man.
So if you stumble upon your parents in flagrante delicto, having pasta with sauce is the cure for that. Is that what you're telling me, Chris? Is that
That's
where I
not what
actually
I'm
should I,
telling
is
you.
You
that what that
don't
commercial
have an
said?
appetite after that. What are they talking about?
Also, who would go for ragu as
Whoa! What?
Throwing
What is wrong with
shade
the
on the ragu.
Oh my god.
Are you a Prego fan?
Yeah, what kind of pasta sauce
Are
are
you
you
a Prego?
I would go Kroger store brand before I would go ragu.
They're both like a buck.
Actually, the Trader Joe's store brand pasta sauce is really good.
That is true.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Target brand or bust.
I used to be too poor to buy pasta sauce, so I would just buy a can of tomatoes and then mix it with pasta.
If you're feeling spicy, you could do the Classico.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you're feeling like adventure, it's the old Classico.
I like the traditional or the garlic one. Those are the best.
I
But
love a good
seriously,
garlic.
I mean,
You know, here's a fun fact. This is not a fun fact. I probably should.
Marvella's like, I like bolognese. I love just all caps. I like bolognese.
Shiny Ocelot. He saw too much.
Marvelisa. Oh my gosh, you made my day.
Bolognese.
So good.
That's really great. Stephanie, I'm surprised that you're fixated on the sex of this last clip. And
I know, and not the fact. I know exactly what you're going to
Yep.
say. And not
You
the
know what I'm
fact
gonna
that they
say.
broke the spaghetti in half, which grinds my gears. I can't stand it when they break the spaghetti in half. It's
it's
impossible to
just
eat
8
properly
o'clock.
after that.
here, wait. Let's
I know, it
let's
hurts.
pull up. See.
I know, it hurts my heart.
Well,
It
all
hurts
of
my
us
heart.
here, well, all of us are traumatized about a small child seeing his parents doing the beast with two backs. You know, so here's what got Stephanie in a tizzy.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Wait for it. If you want to trigger Steph, boom! There it is.
Oh no! Why would you do that? Why would you? It comes in those long pieces for a reason. If it was supposed to be half the length, it would be sold in pieces that were half that length. What are you thinking?
This upsets Stephanie to no end.
God,
similar to
drives me
Stephanie's
nuts.
similar to Stephanie's like pizza habits. This is another one of those like little peccadillos that she has about food.
Drives me nuts.
The first time I did it, she like flipped out.
I was
on
like,
me.
what the what?
Like what? It's too big for the pot. She's like, you set it in the pot, and it eventually works its way. And then I'm like, then it's half cooked and it's unevenly
No,
cooked. And she's like, no. I'm like,
You
but
set it in
technically
the pot,
is.
and then the pieces do bend. So you gently help
nobody got
them
time
into
for
the
that.
water. You
Why-
gently
why am
help
I-
them into the water until they're bent enough to get all the way into the pot, and then you start to slowly stir and they soften up.
But again, partially cooked.
No, they're not.
If only half of it is in the water, Steph, by nature there's another half of the pasta noodle that is out of the water not being cooked. And so you get an uneven cook on
No, the
noodle.
differential isn't great enough to worry about it.
Also, don't call pasta noodles around Stephanie.
my
That's
God.
another thing.
Anyway.
Noodles and sauce, Steph. Noodles and sauce. Is not pasta a noodle?
It is.
Okay. Great.
Let's watch more videos.
Glad we could agree on that one. All right, so this child is traumatized. Fantastic.
There was someone who said, I want to try Steph's spaghetti. I don't know if that's literal, like, hey, you would like to try spaghetti that I made, or if that's some kind of innuendo, but I'm hoping it's the first one, because I love making spaghetti, actually.
Stephanie makes a good spaghetti.
Yeah.
Also,
she is upsetty. Thank you, Tiny Savage.
truth in advertising, these would not be the noodle lengths after having snapped those noodles.
No, you'd have noodle ends sticking out all over the place. What are you thinking?
You ain't looping those noodles around your fork. All right.
Dave Childhood calls for America's favorite.
All right. Wow, that was a special commercial. Okay, here we go. I'm back in the zone. I'm still up €5.
Who wants to get crazy for New Year?
Me.
Whoa!
Yeah, Chris? Really?
I like her.
This was your choice?
I like her.
Sure. Don't get me great.
Yeah.
Fantastic person. She's ready to get crazy for New Year.
That's great.
Just an odd one. Just odd.
It's funny.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed that one, Chris. Next.
And everyone is just now saying, "Don't touch my spaghetti." Yes.
The meme was so dead it took the chat a couple seconds to figure it out. Somebody touched my spaghetti. Stephanie did, and she said, "Don't you dare!"
Broke my spaghetti.
So that's nope. Nobody broke my spaghetti. My spaghetti stayed whole and well al dente in the pot.
Let's go.
Al dente. Was hoping Steph would yell at me for that one too.
Keep going. I gotta pick my battles.
Here we go.
Is this our video? Oh,
It is. This is us.
Keychain, motherfuckers.
Is this an Austin video?
It must be. We were totally singing to Celine Dion in Las Vegas.
This is true. This is from that's from last week.
Hey!
You almost got me with that bit of recognition in there. Like, oh yeah, this is a very #relatable moment.
Oh, it is. It is.
That was great. That was 10 million subscriber.
10 out of
there
10.
you go.
Yep.
You joined us on our trip to Vegas.
We were in Vegas singing to Celine Dion and watching fountains.
I mean, is there anything more epic
And
than
then Austin cursed in the background. Thanks, Austin.
giant water fountains exploding to Celine Dion in Vegas while you're with friends and loved
Nothing is
ones?
more exciting than that.
It was pretty exciting.
It was pretty awesome.
Next. Also, did you notice that awesome jacket I was wearing? We were looking pretty good.
That was nice.
Hi, Jordy.
Geraldine, hey.
197. Oh God, it was so bad at first, and now it's getting funnier. Why? It was so bad. It was so bad that I laughed.
So
it was so bad.
The problem with that one is it took you a while to figure out what was going on.
It really did.
Like, why is there Star Wars mixed into my animal video? It almost got me though. Almost. That was close. That was the closest I've come.
I like that one. And I didn't want to was the thing. At first I was like, oh my God, come on. And then I was
Did you know what it was at the beginning?
Funny?
Did you know what it was from the get-go?
Like that the dog's sounds sounded
The
like the TIE
TIE
fighters?
fighters?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It took me probably like 3 or 4 times before I'm like, oh, I get it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I knew what it was at first. And at first I was like, and then I was like, oh, wait, this is kind of funny.
Beagles have strange barks.
I love a beagle. Beagles are my favorite dogs.
I know that. If this was the Newlywed Game, I would have gotten a point.
Yeah! Nice. All right, keep going.
High five! Gently. Next.
Oh!
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Cats do this.
They do.
It's like, that ain't helping anything, cat. I'm sorry.
Right? Come on. What do you think?
What? And it's like, let me do this a couple times. Okay, it's good. I did it.
Bye.
I did my due diligence. I tried, guys. Sorry.
The tile didn't bury it. I don't understand.
I don't know. But it's good enough. Woo!
Bye.
Peace out. I'm a cat.
Man, it looked like they had taught their cat to go in the toilet, though.
I was very excited about the possibility of the cat
amazing.
going in the toilet or the cat falling into some comedic water or something, but alas, it was subject to its own poop.
Right.
Are you allowed to show poop on YouTube these days?
I don't know.
Probably not human.
Demonetized. Boom! What is it about not being able to show human poop? Like how on TV they always have to like censor like toilets and stuff. That's
so
always so weird to me. It's like, oh yeah, we can show like decapitated bodies or like gunshot wounds or
Not
people
real
having.
ones, though. You can't show real ones.
The news gets away with like bloody rooms sometimes, or like
Sometimes.
there's a shootout over here, but like that turd in the toilet. Oh no, censor that.
I think it's like
brand unsafe.
I think it's if it comes out of your body anywhere, they censor it. So blood, they've got to censor a lot of that. Poo. Excessive snot. If someone drools a lot, you
why is his face all blurry right now? Oh, it's the excessive
He's just
drool filter.
drooling a
Oh,
lot.
Yeah. No, I got it. Man, if there was an excessive drool filter, Oliver would be all over that right now.
He's real drooly. He's a wet fellow.
Good old baby Ollie is full on into just like it's like a waterfall right now as he learns to like put things in his mouth and also how to like operate his jaw.
Yeah.
Which again is one of those human functions that you think
evolutionarily we would be born knowing how to do. No.
It's important for you to operate your jaw for things like eating or talking or
He was saying someone was like, my toilet is censored. Combat Kid 12. Wow. More power to you, man. Let's see. People don't flush anyway. Oh no, Carp King. Where are you living where people aren't flushing? Oh,
right?
No.
Get out of wherever you live.
Right? Flush.
If people aren't here. Okay, I gotta ask. This is for the chat and for you, Steph, and for you, Chris, because it'll take a minute for the chat to respond to this. I'm curious. If it's yellow, do you let it mellow? If it is brown, do you flush it down?
Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't know. But I've been in places where people do that, and I find it really unsanitary and smelly and gross, and I flush every trip to the bathroom every time.
Chris, yellow mellow?
My primary rule is getting the toilet seat down. I hate it when people flush it, leaving it up, and just spread all the nastiness around the bathroom. But
wait, when they flush, hold up. When they flush the so you're upset about when people flush the toilet and the seat is down,
and the seat is up when they don't put it down.
Ah, yes, okay,
But like, I think let it mellow is good as long as you don't have company. It's kind of like if you're gonna have company, don't have pee already in the toilet.
Wait,
That's
so
just
if someone
rude.
were to show up at your apartment right now, would they find something in the toilet bowl?
No, because I'm not there.
Are they calling you? Are they calling you mellow yellow right now?
I hope not.
What about you?
I agree with Steph. I am flushing it every time.
I think the vast majority of the chat also says flush everything, flush everything. Uni Rice, 2101, Joni, Gumbell, flush all the time. Always flush. OMG, that's nasty, says CC. There are some people who are like, to conserve water, if you pee, you just leave it. And I'm like, no.
It's something I never encountered until we moved out here to Los Angeles in California. People are like, to preserve water, you don't I'm like, is that really saving nature? And guess what? If I get to that toilet and it's yellow, I'm flushing it before I do my business. Because what if there is backsplash?
Ooh.
Right? Ooh. You ever think about that in yellow mellowers? I bet you didn't. Because guess what? The person who follows you might be worried about like, woo, y'all think it's just water, but it's not. Think it's water, but it's not.
The vast majority of the chat also says flush everything, except for Shadow, who says, I never flush.
Yeah. Testickles says. Testickles. Great name. We were supposed to flush. Yes.
Amazing.
Please do.
Amazing.
Do us all a favor and flush.
Okay. Anyway, I think we settled that one, at least with our audience.
The only other thing I got to say about the flushing debate and to what Chris was saying.
Really? There's more to say about this debate?
No. It's not so much about the debate, but like I appreciate public restrooms that like have really powerful flush mechanisms. But when you flush and then like the flush is so powerful that the water like
sprays
up
everywhere. You have to get it clear. You have to get clear of the toilet.
Sure, I agree with that. But then if you're
it's stand quickly, hurry out of the stall or away from the peeing area, and you book it out of there before it starts to really get flushing.
You lean and flush, and then like, why are you flushing while you're still on the toilet?
No, I'm just saying. But if it has the automatic flush, sometimes it starts going whether you want it to or not.
Oh, the automatic flush. I see.
Yeah.
See, but what I was gonna say is, with those powerful flushers, sometimes it creates this water fountain that then has sprinkled liquid onto the toilet seat that you're about to or that someone else is about to utilize. And so when I walk in and I see a wet seat, what am I supposed to think? Is it urine? Is it water? Who knows? It is a minefield is what it is.
Anyway.
Continuing to not laugh. Still up €5.
How do we dice an onion? Big onion. Look at that. Woo! To the good onion. Good onion is a heavy onion. This is a 6-pound onion. It's also an onion where the onion is put. This is the tip of the onion. The onion is not the knife around the onion. Remove the pepper skin of the onion. Dice an onion. Cut the onion in half on the onion. An onion. Then the onion with onion right here. The onion.
He's pronouncing it wrong.
Onion.
Someone should let this man know that he's pronouncing onion wrong.
Onion. Onion. Oh, it's great.
It's like the generic version of Pac-Man.
That's lovely.
Yawn.
Hey, Chris, I have a favor.
Oh, yes. Stephanie got a favor to ask you. What's she going to ask you to do, Chris? I bet you know.
My computer died. Can you grab a cord?
Now you definitely know. Shoot.
Thank you.
Hey, remember that time?
Just going to hold this spatula.
Did you ever find your other computer cord, Steph?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Where was it?
In my bag.
Great. I'm so glad. Well done.
We have 2 computer cords, except for the last week where we've had one, because one has been mysteriously missing, and by missing I mean it's been sitting in my bag the whole time. All right, let's go. Let's watch the next one.
We can, because Chris has to switch it.
Oh, that's right.
So we're caught here in a limbo state, Stephanie.
Oh, wow, we are.
Bop, 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 ba-da-ba-da. Bop, 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 ba-da-ba-da. That's the limbo state.
Thanks,
bop,
Chris.
Bop, bop, ba-da. Oh my gosh, can we have a music cue that's the limbo theme? Whenever we're in like a limbo state in the live stream.
Watch it be copyrighted.
Oh, it would absolutely be copyrighted. Of course it is. Here's the thing. If Happy Birthday was copyrighted for a period of time.
It's not anymore.
Did you notice that I said for a period of time?
I didn't wait for you to say
You did
that,
not.
actually.
You did not. Thank you. If Happy Birthday was copyrighted for a period of time, then I bet the limbo song has got to belong to someone.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Let's do it.
My name is Cecil. I'll sell you gas or diesel cars on my lot. Some of them new, some of them not. I got a tricked out crew. They got one job to do. Tend to your needs, take good care. Make sure they treat you honest and fair. So many deals far and above. One of these babies you're sure to love. Come find a car and we'll do our part. Cause I'm Cecil Myers, the dealer with a heart.
That was close. Seeing a man in a pink shirt and suspenders doing the old wiggledy-piggledy with his arms. Ooh, that's a one-way ticket to laughter. That was a solid 8 right there. That was close. But I'm in the zone.
That was really intense.
Right? He's a dealer with heart.
There's something about those used car commercials that just they have like the best might not be the right word for it, but they've got those commercials.
They are, local commercials are just like a treasure trove of content.
Oh, I know.
You know, it's funny. Did that make you want to buy a car from his dealership, Steph?
Gas or diesel?
He could sell me either.
He could, either one. See, you know his message points.
You know, it doesn't actually.
What?
Although,
Wow.
okay, so I will say on the one hand, I'm like, oh, this guy is probably pretty sweet. He seems like because he's gone.
If nothing else, he's got some sweet dance moves.
He's gone so wrong that like you have to be a little bit naive and kind of sweet to like go that far wrong. And so I'm like, maybe he's really honest actually as a car dealer. But then on the other hand,
that's what
he
wants you to think. Meanwhile, he's just like ripping you off.
Yeah.
Behind the seats.
Right. Oof.
Look at me dance with my pink shirt and suspender. I want to see
really
that
another 0 out of 10. I don't know. I think it's.
I thought this was solid.
It's better than a 0 out of 10.
Come find a car.
How can you say that that's 0? Look at that. Look at this. You've heard of the floss. You've heard of the hopscotch. Now, someone make this a Fortnite dance.
Right. Oh.
Can we get this into Fortnite, ladies? We got Orange Shirt Kid into Fortnite. What about Pink Suspender Man into Fortnite?
Because I'm Cecil Myers, the dealer with a heart.
Wow. Wowzer.
So what is this guy? Can we? Oh, it's CM for Cecil Myers.
Yeah.
Thought this was some newfangled gang that I need to watch out for on the streets.
It's the initials of the car company.
I like this guy who did the C but doesn't know how to do that. He's just like, West Side? Is this West Side? East Side? East Side? There's so many different ways of doing it. This guy has the thumb as one of the legs of the M.
I know, it's great.
Dude, you gotta get your gang signs together. Your gang is not all together, friend.
K-Flash Mendiola says, I love when people try to rap. And Noah Spooky Noodle says, hi, Matt, Pat, and Stephanie. This is my first live stream. I've been watching Game Theory for years, since 2013, and watching it never fails to make me happy. Can I please get a clap and a half?
You can.
Absolutely.
You can also get a Cecil Meyer.
Yeah!
Cecil Meyer. Meyer. There it is.
Amazing.
This is my gang sign right there.
Amazing.
Okay. Cecil, may you sell many a used car, diesel or regular. Let's continue. Man, I've heard of some amazing diss tracks, but that's... Oh no.
Now we're just getting into that really disturbing Chris territory. Nope.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh no!
What the heck is this?
How long does this go on?
I love that Chris is just cackling like a maniac.
Right? What are you
camera.
laughing at? Ah! That was
it was
just
pretty funny.
Disturbing, that's like an 8 out of 10. Funny, that's like a 0 out of 10.
I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny.
No, it wasn't.
I thought that was pretty funny,
The chat
Chris.
totally agrees with me. A WTF 0 out of 10 says Spirit Productions.
Crimson Cattle. Jesus, what the hell is that?
Blake Moody says 0.
That's quality kids content on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Prior to them purging the Spider-Man Elsa channels, that was what kids were watching. This is what the youth of the nation was brought up on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, that was terrifying. It was like some sort of Barbie doll reject. Where did you find that one?
Yeah, where is that from, Chris?
Honestly, don't remember. I just kind of go on these deep dives and then hit links off of every video, and I found that one. It's called like Dancing Woman to Song or something very vague like that.
Ah, yes, Dancing Woman to Song.
It actually goes on for another 30 seconds, but I didn't want to break you guys.
Right?
I don't know where it could go from that. I mean, it really had reached its narrative peak at that point, I feel. The only thing better is like the Peppa Pigs of the world. The Peppa Pig.
Not Peppa Pig. Anything but Peppa Pig.
Here we go.
Keep going.
I'm so tired of being here.
Oh my god. This is Skip on a leash.
That was amazing.
That was completely relatable. True story, we've tried to put Skip on a leash before because when we used to live in a teeny tiny apartment, he didn't get very much exercise, and so we wanted to be able to take him out into the world.
Also, how cool would it be to give a cat a walk? I'm just saying, like,
that would be awesome.
Yes, we wanted to get him like exercise and stuff, but also like I just want to like.
I wanted to get him exercise. He wanted to cackle while taking a cat for a walk.
I just wanted to see like it's similar to Oliver. Taking Skip for a walk is similar to watching Oliver. The cat and the baby are basically the same.
Things?
Yeah, watching him like figure stuff out or like sniff things, or in Oliver's case, smack himself in the head with his hand over and over again.
Whatever, it happens.
You know, but learning about the world is so interesting. Watching creatures do that, and how awesome would it have been to see Skip be like, and he would like sniff things, and then like bat things like this.
So we were prepared to be those crazy people walking a cat, which I think is totally fine. Stop. Which is totally fine, but when we put Skip on a leash, he literally just like plays dead. He just like flops over. It's like you've saddled him with like a 50-pound weight. He acts like he cannot move.
It's weird.
It's just like that.
It's
cat.
weird. As soon as it's on, he's like, I have lost all bodily function. I am now a dead weight. And so this is it. This is totally relatable, which is why I found it funny, but not laughable. €5 is almost in my pocket.
It is not.
We're getting close, Steph. I know that we have to end soon. So that €5, Steph, it's going to be mine. Here we go.
Hi, Marty McDermott for the Martin Fine Furniture Store, the oldest furniture business in Indiana, and our prices are out of this world. 50% off everything, every day. A free chair with every sofa purchase.
What?
Whoa! You shoot the camera!
And 6 months.
You just missed.
Oh my gosh, I think he just lasered that grandma fish.
Buy our furniture? Yeah, and I hope they don't expect free delivery all the way to Mars.
You got that right. What is she supposed to be like the Mars dust in the background? What is that?
She was just a customer, I think. That woman in the back, I think she was just a customer.
She was wearing all brown. I thought she was like the Mars landscape.
You thought that was a costume?
The personification of the Mars landscape.
No, Stephanie, that was just her clothes. That was great. Oh, I like local commercials are
local
delightful.
Commercials are so good.
That was super fun. And the effects, man. I mean, I've seen some incredible effects with like the likes of Eagle Man, but he was shooting another notch. He was shooting at the camera.
Right.
Also, I need to call it like this guy looks like me when I play Call of Duty with his aim.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, he sort of shot her
like this
down there.
Right there. Like this is me playing Call of Duty. This shot right here. When I play a first-person shooter game, that's it right there.
Bam.
Here's your target. Here's where my aim is. That's me. Oh, but miraculously it
I love
disappears.
how they're dressed like this is what I imagine. The first fish to crawl out of the ocean and onto the land. I think this is what they looked like.
Wow.
Yeah. It came out of the primordial ooze, you know?
Did all these Martians buy our furniture? Yeah, and I hope they don't expect free delivery all the way to Mars.
You got that right.
What does that mean? Sorry, I need to pick apart the actual logic of their sales pitch right here.
Do you?
So the guy comes in being like, all these Martians bought our furniture.
I guess that means it's high in demand.
Sure, okay, that's fine.
Is that what that's supposed to imply?
Well, certainly, but it's also one of those things where, okay, so we just showed you all this furniture, but the Martians bought it, so don't even bother coming in, because we sold out, it's going to Mars. But now, all of a sudden, the old crotchety owner is like, they better not expect free delivery to Mars. I mean, you're being kind of saucy there. Like, in your ad, you don't want to tell me the stuff that I can't expect. And then the woman, to cap it off.
She's like, huzzah, no free shipping.
Well, the woman's like, you got that right. So.
Right? She's excited to pay for her shipping to Mars, apparently.
Or is she excited to reject the Martians' request for free ship? They better not expect free shipping to Mars.
Right.
You got that right.
Girl.
Like, boom, customer, you're not getting any bonus services. Snap.
Right? I don't know.
Yeah. At Google Zeitgeist, I listened to one of the talks that was talking about us living on Mars, humans living on Mars.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of the astrophysicists who they brought in to give a speech. And it was weird because he's like, oh yeah, all we need to do in order to go to Mars and habitate it is we send up a probe that melts the polar ice, or we send up satellites that melt the polar ice caps. Then we send up a drone that drills into the Earth and somehow creates jet fuel from that. And then we send up the astronauts who can then harvest that jet fuel and then come back to Mars. I'm like, yeah, that's all it takes.
So simple.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Just melt the polar ice caps.
Yeah.
What? I thought we were trying to stop that from happening over here.
But on Mars.
On Mars.
It'll be the first time they've had
go.
flowing water in 4 billion years, according to him.
Wow.
It's like, well, maybe it might not be the best. I don't know. We'll see. Who am I? Who am I? This was great. I love this one. Here we go. Next. 2 more?
Yeah.
We've all wondered at one point, why does the rice market just skyrocket every time it rains?
Does it?
Seems a little strange, doesn't it?
No, what?
It doesn't actually. You're wrong. Come on, let me explain. During the building process, the government didn't have the funding to make most of the drones waterproof, therefore making liquid damage a big issue for them.
What is this?
Their solution? Well, really how you'd fix any other device with water damage. Whenever it rains, the government is forced to immerse all of their bird drones into a massive pool of rice, conveniently located in the basement of the Pentagon.
What is
Within a day or
this?
two, the Obama drones are good to go again.
I love that bird.
I am the only one who knows this. At this point, the entire rice
this
industry
is still going.
essentially driven by the government.
What?
The evidence is everywhere. We just have to make the public aware of it. For now, stay woke, Patriots.
What? No. Tell me this was an ironic. This was a spoof video, right?
Oh, it's totally ironic. It's totally ironic.
See, I think there's someone out there who's like crazy enough to make this video. Is it intended to be a spoof, Chris?
No, this is a spoof. This is actually a whole series of spoofs called Birds Aren't Real.
Birds aren't real.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
It's so good.
Jason would love that series.
Oh yeah, I think Jason might think that is the case.
Wonderful. Jason's out sick today, so we can make fun of him.
The saddest thing about this one is that this is what I think people think our theories are.
Oh yeah, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Crazy theory.
YouTube was bragging about how they're like fixing conspiracy theories. I wonder if they took this one seriously and they're like, no, birds are real. Here's the link.
Yeah, they are.
So to combat fake news and like conspiracy theories, they're inserting links to like real world research and science to be like, no, we did land on the moon. Here's the link. Or like, here's an opposing viewpoint. I wonder if they have an opposing viewpoint to birds not being real.
That would be so funny.
And it just is a link to like the Audubon Society,
Right?
like Bird Watchers of America.
Right? Or like,
look, they are there.
Birds, a picture of an actual bird skeleton.
Great. Last one, because I know. Here we go. 5 euro online.
Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No. No!
How are cats and babies so similar?
No! Don't even think of Don't even think about No!
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. No, damn it! That was really funny and stupid. Damn it!
Yes!
It was so because it's too relatable. They're so.
Yes!
Damn it! That was so funny.
Now you owe me 5 more euros.
I tried to hold it in so hard.
You know, it's so funny since before having a baby, nothing about babies interested me really at all. I know that's kind of I don't know if that's mean to say, but I'm just being really honest. Nothing about babies really made me laugh. I was never like overflowing with like cuteness overload with babies or anything like that. Now that we have one, babies are funnier. I sympathize with babies more. They get to me now. Like, I don't know what happened, but now they're suddenly so relatable. I don't get it.
I mean, look at that.
I know, he's like,
it's like all the worst parts of a cat with all the like capabilities of a human.
Yeah.
It's like that is a baby in a nutshell. It's all the egotism of a cat with the functionality of a primitive human.
Yeah,
Look at him. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna and you know who I relate to here is absolutely the mother.
She's like, no.
This is like This is like me when I talk to Skip. This is I'm sure gonna be me when I talk like.
Yeah, Oliver's not old enough to understand this concept yet, but he will.
It's like it's only off limits as long as the person is saying no. Look at him. Look at the joy in his life. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. God. How are babies evolutionarily functional?
Oh my gosh.
It's unbelievable. They have all of the essence of a cat.
Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees that this was the funniest one.
That was the funniest one.
Okay.
That was great.
All right.
That was really funny.
Okay.
God, sit down, baby. Sit down and behave.
Okay.
We'll see how funny it is when he's doing that with the stove. No. Yeah, that'll teach you to listen to no next time.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Not saying to do that. So, okay, I give up my €5. I will admit that I lost this one. I am bummed out. But, so I lost my €5, but
no, you lost another €5.
I lost my €5. So anyway, like we said at the beginning of the live stream, if you missed it, tomorrow is the very last day that GTLive is on the Game Theorists channel.
Then switch to GTLive.
If you enjoy these live streams, if you want to watch them more, make sure that you go over to the GTLive archive channel. What was the GTLive archive channel? That is where we'll be live streaming from henceforth. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell, because if you like the live streams,
you'll just get notified about
now you'll just get notified of those without all those pesky game theory and science uploads. And if you've been hesitating about ringing the bell on Game Theorists, well, now you can ring the bell because you won't hear our obnoxious voices anymore.
Yeah, if you're just here for the theories, that's totally cool. You can now ring the bell and you won't get extra notifications about live streams. Huzzah! Everybody will be happy.
And we are back for the next 2 days as well. On tomorrow, we have a fun one coming up. And then Friday is...
Friday's a really special guest, and we may be live streaming a little bit early on Friday, just so you know, but we're going to be playing Bendy, and we're going to be playing it with a very special guest who we're very excited about.
Yep, Friday, Bendy, final chapter. Get excited about that.
Yay.
A little bit earlier and on the GTLive channel. So make sure that you are
tuned.
there. Just so you know, we'll be sending out community posts to remind you. We'll be talking about it tomorrow as well. So hopefully you join us. Hopefully you like the transition. We think it makes a lot more sense. We're excited about it. It's something we've been wanting to do since we started the live stream, and now it just feels like the appropriate time to do it.
Yeah.
So that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have more fun tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Pacific time. Thereabouts, probably 4:05 because it's GTLive and we are always late. So have a great afternoon, evening, morning, wherever in the world you are. We'll see you tomorrow. And most importantly of all, remember, that's just a stream. A live stream. Say goodbye in the chat.
Let's see. Rainbow Stardust says bye.
Anthony Reality says, Matt Pat, say this at the end of your stream. Done.
Peaceful chaos.